My hair looks like I was electrocuted, but it's 93 degrees outside and I'm sweating. So I went to the grocery store and I'm gonna show you guys what I got. I don't know about y'all, but I am nosy and I love to see what people get at the grocery store because it gives me ideas. Anyway, so this is the first thing I got. I drank more than half of it on the way home. Delicious. I love Dr. Pepper, but if I typically never buy soda. If I buy soda, it has to be like the most mini, tiny micro cans because or else I'm gonna drink it all. So this will probably last me literally until like Christmas time. So yeah, I'm just gonna do like one a month maybe, I don't know. Then my son loves cheese balls, so I got him those. And then we were running low on, I usually get these at Sam's, but I wasn't gonna stop and make another trip. So I figured let me just get those there. Then I got a bunch of produce. So we got some cilantro and then I got a red onion for, I don't know, some recipe that I saved, some bell peppers for the same recipe, a tomato for, I think it's supposed to be for a sandwich or a burger or something. I don't even remember. And then some lemons. These things are gigantic. I needed some cheese. I typically always shred my own cheese, but I don't have time for that. So we went with that. Then red wine vinegar. Okay. This I need for a recipe. Okay. I've never made it before. I don't like A1 sauce with my steak. I feel like a good steak doesn't need it. Anyway, this is 5 ounces. I don't know if you can tell, like this is small. This is like a 1 inch by 1 inch bottle. How much do you think this is? Because you're not gonna guess it. That was the most expensive bottle I've like bought ever of sauce. Anyway, especially for the size. Then I got a bag of grapefruits. We got some pancake mix. I typically make it myself, but I just don't feel like doing that. So this is a lot easier. Then I got some ground beef. This is also the first time I've ever bought ground beef that looks like this. Like that's like the, I think it's called like a chili grind or something like that. But anyway, I got 2 of those. What am I making with these? Oh, I'm making sloppy joes. I'm doing 2 different kinds of sloppy joes, but I'm probably only gonna use half of this because this is, yeah, almost 1.5 pounds. Anyway, then I got a can of Spam. I know I got a second one. I don't know where it is, but I love Spam. So I got 2 of those. One of these, my son's never had this, but I don't know, why not? It's summer, it's hot. Then he loves Pringles, so I got him those. I love Siggi's yogurt, specifically the plain and the vanilla, but the plain is like, you have to really love plain yogurt. It's almost like sour cream. Anyway, this one is delicious. I love dill relish. If you eat sweet relish, no, yuck. Anyway, then a Cran X pineapple, a apple juice for my son, and then I love cranberry juice. I don't know what it is, but I make sure to get the one that has 0 added sugar in, so it's kind of like a mix of them. I don't know why this thing is so dirty. It looked like that on there, but whatever. Then I got some kefir. This one is the strawberry and banana, and then blueberry. I love them both. It doesn't matter if you mix them, drink it by itself. It's like a drinkable yogurt. It's just obviously, you know, really big, but it's really good, super healthy for you, has a lot of protein and a lot of healthy stuff in there. I don't know, just got that. Then some bacon. This was, how much is this? 12 ounces? I think this was like $3 and some change. I couldn't pass that up. Then for the sloppy joes, I needed provolone cheese. Instead of buying a full gallon of milk, I've started buying half gallons because we're just not going through it. And I just feel like I'm throwing away half a gallon every time. So I'm like, let's just save money and yeah, do that. Then these, I love these so much. This brand is probably one of my favorite brands of pre-made like meat products to buy. But I could have swore maybe it was a different flavor, or maybe it's just only at Costco. But when I was younger, they used to have these, but like meatball form. Do any of you guys remember that? We used to make them with rice. They were so good. Anyway, so I'm just gonna cut this up into rings and just pretend like it's meatballs. I'm gonna have to Google that. I remember it was pineapple something. Maybe? I don't know. Anyway, got that. Got a thing of garlic, some limes, a jalapeno, some avocados that are rock hard. Then I got some Italian sausage. I love Johnsonville sausage, but I typically get the hot one, but they were all out, so I got that. If you know, you know. Commissary sushi is where it's at. I'm not a fancy bougie sushi girl. I like to get like grocery store sushi. And then I got the crispy brown rice one. I don't like raw sushi. Raw sushi to me, it's texturally just not for me. So this is like imitation crab. And yeah, so I got both of those. Then I got some strawberries. Then these table grapes. Oh my God, they're so crispy, so hard, yum. My son loves Cheez-Its, so we got those. Oh, here's that can of Spam. I have been looking for these the last time I went to the store, but I couldn't find them because obviously they don't look like what they look like back in like 2001 when I was a kid eating these. So I got these. I typically make these myself, but we don't have time for that. It's the summer. We're hungry. Also some lumpia. These are delicious. I love all the flavors, but I always love the pork the best. Then, what is this? Flour tortillas. I think this whole thing was like $2. Anyway, I love a salad during the summer, but I love something that is just quick and easy. And it's an easy side. So this way you're not having to buy all this stuff, chop it up, mix it all together. It's just easy. So I got an Asian Caesar, an avocado Caesar, a creamy truffle Caesar. I hope it's not too truffly because I really hate truffles. Whether they're fresh, dried, artificially seasoned, flavored, whatever, they're just yuck. Anyway, and then I got a Southwest one. I don't really eat, we love bread, so we don't buy it very often, but, well, you can see I bought a couple of bread things. Anyway, I figured for the Sloppy Joes, instead of getting Hawaiian rolls, I would just get this and we'll have it on like regular bread, and then some cinnamon raisin bread for the morning, and then I got this. So, I want you guys to take a guess. How much do you guys think all of this was? Like, it's a lot, but I don't feel like this should have been the cost.